To Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
Happy Friday night. Battle of undefeated teams. San Leandro with a couple of wins. The Mustangs coming off a bye. Who will stay undefeated? You'll find out next. Happy Friday night from beautiful Danville. I'm Chris Babcock, and welcome to Monta Vista Football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists. We've got a great matchup tonight. San Leandro coming off a win over Freedom. They won 18-13. They converted 14 of 17 on third down. They had a strong first half, didn't do so well in the second half, and they held on for the win. In their opening game against Foothill, not a good start. Converted 4 fourth downs in the second half and beat Foothill in overtime 28-20. I'm Chris Babcock, and we appreciate you joining us here on NorCal Sports TV. San Leandro coached by Brad Bowers in his 16th season, and the Pirates are led by their quarterback, DJ Bryant, just a junior. He's 21 of 39 for 287 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. And their best football player is Asaro Ahi. He is a two-way player, strong running back, catches the ball out of the backfield, which Monta Vista has to be well aware of tonight, and is a very solid player inside as a running back. As a linebacker, has a number of offers, great student, and he'll be somebody the Mustangs will need to watch out for tonight. For Monta Vista, coming off the win over Granite Bay, Nate Ricina with the late catch in the end zone and then the interception to close the game was our Fit Pro Go player of the game, and also the Cal High Sports Northern California player of the week. So that is Nate Ricina. And we liked how Jack Stewartson, the quarterback, he threw 2 pick sixes, but he rebounded, went next play, and led his Mustangs on to victory. We had a chance to catch up with Monta Vista head coach Matt Russi on our Wednesday interview and to talk to him about the bye week and what's upcoming for the Mustangs against the Pirates. 3, 2, 1. Coach, coming off the bye week, normally teams improve their most from their first game to the second game. Will that hold true for your Mustangs tonight?
I certainly hope so. It was nice having the bye week, week 1. It was almost an extended week of fall camp or whatever you want to call it. We got to really dial things back and really get back to the things that we were messing up, the mistakes, and really dial in the technique. So it was a good week for us. We needed it. Now we're 9 weeks straight. We hope to see the improvement that we made.
So San Leandro's 2-0. They've kind of had a game where they had a bad first half and a great second half. And the last week they came off a great first half and not so good of a second half, but held on for the win. What kind of problems do they present for the Mustangs?
All sorts. I mean, they're very athletic. They're well coached, and the quarterback is a threat no matter where he is and what he's doing. Defensively, they bring guys and create all sorts of problems for us on the offensive line. So we need to be well organized and execute what we're trying to do at a high level.
On NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
Muir Orthopedic Specialists specialize in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to muirortho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, specialized, innovative, compassionate.
So the Mustangs, coming off a bye week, and as Coach Russi alluded to, just want to get better. There's some things that San Leandro presents that the Mustangs will need to be aware of, and it'll be a physical football game tonight. You can bet on that. Monta Vista has won 4 straight over San Leandro, including in last year a 44-9 victory. All of those games were at San Leandro or at Chabot College. The last win for San Leandro, and I know I texted some guys last night and today about this, some alums. The last win for San Leandro was back in 2005, where San Leandro beat the Mustangs 60-42 in the NCS semifinals. Monta Vista was undefeated at the time. Ryan Whalen played some great football here, now inducted in the Monta Vista Football Hall of Fame. His reply is, we owe those guys one. I'm like, hey, now you're a dad. That was 14 years ago. You know, we've beat them 4 straight, so, you know, but you appreciate the passion. And Scotty Cordier was one of the prime players that day. He's the DB coach now for San Leandro. San Leandro's they got Charles Leno Jr. plays for the Bears, and the great Dennis Dixon, who played for Oregon and then went on to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers in the NFL. So keys to the game for San Leandro, according to Coach Bowers, pressure the quarterback. Put pressure on Stewartson. And when Granite Bay did that last week, they were susceptible to turnovers. And where's number 8, Nate Ricina? They got to know where he is at all times. And they got to run the football, shorten the game. Last week they had 5 drives over 10 plays. And as we mentioned earlier, 14-17 on third down is some quality football. For the Mustangs, we believe their keys are play fast. They have the no-huddle offense. San Leandro has a number of two-way players. Take advantage, play fast. Set the tone early. Get up early. Force San Leandro to throw the football. Yes, they're capable, but when you make a team one-dimensional, obviously that's going to help out your defense. And get off the field on third down. As we mentioned, 14-17 last week against Freedom. That's San Leandro. And a fourth key is don't leave points on the field. San Leandro either missed kicks or the 2-point PAT attempt last week were 0 for 3. In the first week against Foothill, they were 2 of 4 on PATs. So they do have a kicker now. He was 0 for 2 last week. When you're playing an offense like Monta Vista, you can't leave points on the field. So the Mustangs are getting ready to take the field here at Sam Zackheim Memorial Field. Our next game will be October 4th as the Mustangs host De La Salle here at 7 o'clock. And the Mustangs take the field. Led by their third-year coach, Matt Russi. And just so we don't forget, and I never mentioned, the JVs won the JV game, obviously, 40-18. Now, one player that is out for San Leandro is their leading receiver and one of their best, and he's a two-way player, is Stephen Henry II. We have him for 9 receptions and 111 yards and a touchdown, and he's also 18 for 84 rushing with a touchdown. So he's doing a lot of good things. You're watching Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors have been serving families and businesses in the Tri-Valley since 1984. All of your accounting, tax, and financial planning needs can be addressed by the friendly CPAs at Sweeney Kovar. Conveniently located in Danville, let Sweeney Kovar be your trusted advisor, enable you to keep the important financial promises you have made to your loved ones. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial service needs.
Been operated since 1946 as a full-service jewelry store, Spitz Jewelers has remained true to our founding philosophies. Founded on the tradition of service, quality, and value, today we proudly continue that tradition from the smallest request to the most intricate custom design. While many are tempted to reinvent themselves according to the prevailing fashion, we have never deviated from our core mission. We love what we do, and with 3 generations of success as our inspiration, we look forward to continuing these traditions into the future. Come see us at 1333 North Main Street, Walnut Creek. Spitz Jewelers, making memories for 73 years. Go Mustangs!
Orthopedic Express by MOS is there for you when that unexpected injury happens. Located in Walnut Creek, Orthopedic Express has orthopedic experts providing specialized urgent care when patients need them the most. Same-day appointments and walk-ins welcome. Go to murortho.com for more information. Captains first for San Leandro. Amari Roberson, Asaro Ahi, DJ Bryant, and number 56, Hunter Thompson. Chip Menard, Nate Racina, Jack Stewartson, and Connor Shea are the captains for the Mustangs. Our official referee tonight is Ron Krupa. So San Leandro in their home or in their road whites, Mustangs in their home black uniforms. And Mustangs have 9 straight weeks of football, and boy, do they have a tough schedule. I think the Mustangs will get the football to start the game. And San Leandro will get the ball in the second half. You're watching Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
Mylan has over 15 years of experience in the financial industry, serving individuals, their families, business owners, and corporate executives. Going through life changes and wondering how to navigate through your finances? His approach is to help you use your money to match your values so you can live the life you dreamed of. Together, you will develop your financial roadmap and implement an investment strategy to help accomplish your goals. Please contact 1998 Monta Vista alum Ned Mylan to develop a plan for your family. Ned Mylan from the Lotus Group at Morgan Stanley, seeking to help you simplify your financial life and realize the future you envision.
And to honor America, our national anthem.
Investment Company is a Northern California-based investment firm pursuing value-add commercial and residential real estate opportunities. A key ingredient to ACRE's investment model is the development of strong relationships with stable tenants that have a mutual strategic interest in our real estate acquisitions. These tenant relationships, paired with our financing expertise in the creation of capital-efficient debt structures, has created an impressive track record of strong risk-adjusted or equity sources. Learn more at acrecorporation.com. ACRE Investment Company, commercial investments and development, education, and asset management.
We appreciate our partners on NorCal Sports TV who bring you this football game. Orthopedic Express by MOS, Muir Orthopedic Specialists, Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, Spitz Jewelers, Ned Milan at the Lotus Group, Morgan Stanley, Acre Investment Company, Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever. And who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? And American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for over 35 years. The Mustangs will receive. Kicking off for San Leandro is Mario Armenta. Deep for the Mustangs is the ever-present threat, Jacob Oliphant. He's had a return touchdown, kickoff, return touchdown, punt, pick six. Want to see him get a real touchdown and maybe pull a rabbit out of his hat. CIF NCS matchup. San Leandro D2 dropped down to division this year. Monta Vista, of course, D1. And expected a good, clean, hard-hitting football game tonight. Short kick. Plenty of time for Oliphant to return this. He's at the 30. And he turns the corner. And he'll step out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. And we'll set the offensive lineups for the Mustangs. Stewartson, Cribb, Rivas, Regina, Oliphant, Shea, the line, Bybee, Marquise, Canty, Menard, and Zizing. The Mustangs didn't run the ball real effective last week. They did in the second half. In particular, Gavin Cribb, 15 carries for 41 yards, 5 receptions, 30 yards. But he had 3 first downs in the last drive. Gavin Cribb offsets to Stewartson's right. Shea will come and block down, a little power play, and the Mustangs will pick up 3, and it'll be 2nd and 7. Nice solid gain on first down. The Mustangs trying to establish the run. Last week, Stewartson 42 attempts, completed 28 for over 250 yards. They go a deep ball to Regina, and he's open, and he makes the catch. Nate Regina with a 45-yard reception on the 8 route over the top. Stewartson, nice touch.
Captain Stewartson to Captain Regina.
So the Mustangs, we had talked about getting off and playing fast and setting the tone early. Well, there you go.
And on the coverage was Clayton and Bryant.
Gavin Cribb in little strategy here for Coach Russi, and it pays off as Cribb fumbles into the end zone. And Oliphant saves the day. Number 11, Marcus Clayton, with a 76-yard return. It looked like Cribb was in the end zone, but the officials didn't blow the call down, and Clayton
brings it back 74 yards.
with a great return, and you got to appreciate Oliphant's hustle of not quitting on the play. But the Mustangs with a little wildcat there in the first drive of the game, and it's costly. A turnover at point blank range in the goal line, and just like that, Clayton picks up the ball and returns it all the way down to the Mustang 25-yard line. DJ Bryant is the quarterback.
First and 10 for the Pirates.
Ahi, Clayton, and Amir Al-Musair is in. And there's another fumble. Back-to-back fumbles. But it's recovered by San Leandro. Tied in is Ray Vea, Jeremiah Foné, Nathan Cliff, Hunter Thompson, Gordon Momon, and Jared Paliga are up front for San Leandro. They end up picking up nearly 6 yards on that play. Ahi is 23 carries for 162 yards and 2 touchdowns, and also has 6 receptions on the year. Quarterback draw, sprint the other way. The Mustangs do a pretty good job of stringing it out rather. And a tackle, and it's a fumble, and it's the turnover. We'll see where that ball was stripped. With the recovery is number 56, Chase Cullen. Didn't see who the initial tackler, but he went in and popped the ball out of the hands of Ahi, or actually out of the quarterback, DJ Bryant. Now that is his second fumble and his 4th turnover this season. And just a quarterback statue liberty left, and the Mustangs did a good job of stretching it out. Not only stretching it out, running to the football. And when you run to the football, Jeremy Hurtado, good things happen. Inside handoff to Cribb, and he picks up 3, and it'll be 2nd and 7.
Crab up the middle for a gain of 3.
But do we dare on a Friday night go dueling turnovers? And San Leandro, the first 2 plays of scrimmage for them, they fumbled the football. They recovered the first one, weren't so fortunate in the second one. 2-by-2 set for the Stangs, Stewartson. And San Leandro showing the early blitz, little dump off to Connor Shea. And the flats are going to be open tonight, people. Just trust me with that. And Jack Stewartson recognizing, taking what the defense gives you, picks up about a 14-yard gain and a Monta Vista first down. Jack did a very good job last week of taking advantage of things that are available to you. Shea's open right away in the flat. Get him the ball. Let him be an athlete. And it's a first down. Little bootleg. Shea's open in the flat, but he's met hard. Tackle, but we've got a penalty flag on the hit. Number 14, Kalen Woods laid the wood, but we'll see what the call is as Ron Krupa and his call as crew get together. Thought it was a clean tackle, but I think Krupa's probably trying to talk him out of it because the head was to the side. It wasn't a spear. I thought it was clean. Let's take a look at it. So it's a little bootleg. Shea with the little sneak underneath. Now they call the personal foul on San Leandro, and it'll be another first down for the Mustangs. I know safety is important, but boy, when you watch this game and then Northwestern Stanford last week, and that call wasn't made, but hey, the officials, they're always going to err on the side of safety. Mustangs at the 50-yard line, And Connor Shea with a couple of receptions early. Now, last year, he only had two receptions. That's his 5th this season. And his 3rd catch ends up, or actually his 4th catch this season that's end up being a first down. So can we call him a chain mover? Not quite, but he's getting in that category. And then an encroachment penalty on the Pirates. And San Leandro piling on the mistakes here early. And Coach Russi and staff signaling in the plays. 3-by-1 set here. Now 2-by-2 as Shea resets closer to the San Leandro sideline. Cribb still into the backfield. Stewartson back to pass. It's going to be a procedure penalty on the Mustangs. This one's coming back. This one's coming back. Don't move the chains. Don't move the chains.
That's Hayes and Bryant in on the stop. Flags on
Oh, no, it's not coming back. It was just a sideline warning on the Mustangs. But the play will count, and Connor Shea's having a big night. 3 catches so far for
the Iron Man.
the senior tight end linebacker. Been offered by University of Montana, Northern Arizona, and more. I think the more plays he makes as a tight end, the more schools that are going to want that young man to go to school there. So Shea having quite a game. Just a simple seam route right up the middle, and UPS delivered by Stewartson. First and 10 for the Mustangs. He's being blitzed. Stewartson steps up in the pocket, and then he's sacked.
Stewartson is swarmed over for a loss of 6. It's going to bring up 2nd and 16.
Sometimes when you get near the red zone, you don't want to take a sack. You're better off just chucking that one out of bounds. But I did not see if he had an outlet receiver to go to. So it'll be a loss of 7 on the sack. And then it's timeout San Leandro. You're watching Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
Muir Orthopedic Specialists specializing in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialists restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to MuirOrtho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, specialized, innovative, compassionate.
Muir Orthopedic Express by MOS is there for you when that unexpected injury happens. Located in Walnut Creek, Orthopedic Express has orthopedic experts providing specialized urgent care when patients need them the most. Same-day appointments and walk-ins welcome. Go to MuirOrtho.com for more information. Orthopedic Express by MOS. Get the urgent care you need at your convenience. So early on, Connor Shea, 3 catches for 42 yards. 2 for first downs. The other one ended up being a first down with the personal foul call.
Shout out to Mark and Deb.
So a key injury last week. San Leandro lost Stephen Henry II.
2nd and 16 for the
And
Staggs.
solid defender, does a great job on offense, catch the ball, can run with the ball. So they'll have to fill his shoes. Cribb is tackled in the backfield by somebody we talked about a lot, a 3-year varsity player, Asaro Ahi. Had 42 tackles last year, 5 TFLs, tackle for loss, and 2 sacks. Been offered by Dartmouth, Navy, Air Force, Portland State, and Howard. So the Mustangs were close to the red zone. Stewartson takes the sack. The run is a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd and 18. Now, you don't necessarily need 18 yards right here. You could pick up half of it and still be in good situation if you don't want to attempt the field goal. Stewartson dumps it off the Cribb, and He does a good job of picking up 10 yards. It's 4th down with a long 7 to go, long 8 to go. And we'll see. Coach Russey's definitely going for it. So we've got a little clock malfunction. While they're sorting that out, Monta Vista Football on NorCal Sports TV is presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists, is brought to you in part by Orthopedic Express by MOS. Get the urgent care you need at your convenience. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, specialized, innovative, compassionate. Sweeney Kovar accountants and advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial service needs. Spitz Jewelers, making memories for 73 years. Appreciate the support of the Spitz family. Ned Milan at the Lotus Group Morgan Stanley, seeking to help you simplify your financial life and realize the future you envision. Acre Investment Company, commercial investments and development, education and asset management. Fit Pro Go, the most delicious shake ever. Who will be Pro Go player of the game? And my employer for 16 years, I call them seasons. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for over 35 years. So it'll be 4th and 9 after they get the clock straightened out. So coming up in October is the community is invited to the Monta Vista High School inaugural Athletic Hall of Fame, October 10th of 2019 at Round Hill Country Club. So sign up, go to the website. It's a very long link, so I'm not going to read it, but if you contact us at Chris Babcock 2 on Twitter, I will help you get the information, or you can call Monta Vista High School or search Monta Vista Athletics Booster Hall of Fame. So quite a group. One of them is in the field tonight, Coach Bergman, my partner in crime for 20 years here at Monta Vista. So join us for the inaugural Hall of Fame dinner at Round Hill Country Club on October 10th, 2019. Also want to wish my mom and dad a 63rd wedding anniversary, which will be on September 8th. Got to give them some love. And then also John Revel's mom, Monta Vista assistant head coach, his mom Jan, watching from Maui. According to John, religiously watches our broadcast, so we appreciate her support. So Monta Vista started the game with a return by Oliphant, got him to the 50-yard line, ran one play, hit Regina for the 8 route. Then we go and put the Wildcat in. Cribb fumbles into the end zone. Number 11, Marcus Clayton, returned it all the way down to the 25. San Leandro runs a play. They fumble. They recover it. And then DJ Bryant runs a quarterback sweep around left end. He fumbled. He gets chicken stripped. And Mustangs take over. Stewartson, red hot, 5 for 5 for 96 yards. 3 of those simple little dump off flat routes, making guys miss. High school kids don't tackle very well. It's what I tell Jack every single Wednesday I come out to practice. Jack, high school kids don't tackle very well. And then we got a procedure on Regina leaving early, Shirley. So now it's going to be 4th and 14 if my Chico State math is correct. You know, and I say that all the time, and I never even took a math class at Chico State. I got my math out of the way at College of the Redwoods. And I digress. So 4th and 14. Now, last week on a 3rd and long, Coach Rusty called the 5 route, and it was intercepted and returned the other way. So we'll see what happens if you learn from your past mistakes. 4th and 14, late blitzer. He's picked up. Stewartson steps up in the pocket, and he's going to run for a first down and maybe more. So what breaks a defense's heart more than anything is when on 4th and 15 or 4th and 14, you let the quarterback rush for 20 yards and you move the chains. And you're talking with Jack, Jack, if knowing when you get a first down with your feet, it's not how many you get, it's when you get them. Great decision by him. Dumps it off into the end zone. Touchdown, Stewartson to Cribb. 75-yard drive. And the Mustangs go next play after losing the fumble into the end zone. Stewartson showing ultimate patience. Look at the guys up front blocking. Continue to block, and then the dump off to Cribb into the end zone. Touchdown, Monta Vista. That is Jack Stewartson's 32nd career touchdown pass.
All of your accounting, tax, and financial planning needs can be addressed by the friendly CPAs at Sweeney Kovar. Conveniently located in Danville, let Sweeney Kovar be your trusted advisor, enable you to keep the important financial promises you have made to your loved ones. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial service needs.
So the Mustangs, 8 plays, 82 yards, 4 minutes and 27 seconds. The key play, a 24-yard, 4th down run by the quarterback, Jack Stewartson, and culminated by a 2-yard touchdown pass, and the Mustangs lead 7-0. Both teams have committed turnovers. Nathan Price will kick off, and I called him Nick all last week and apologized to him and his dad, and great sports about it. I don't know. I wish I had like a friend named Nick Price. I don't. But Nathan Price is here tonight kicking for the Mustangs. Amari Roberson and Demetrius Freeney are back. And Roberson gets that ball out to the 27-yard line where San Leandro will start their second possession of the game. And if you're just joining us, last week, 14 of 17 on 3rd down. And how do you avoid stopping a team on 3rd down? You don't get to 3rd down. The Mustangs got the chicken strip and a fumble recovery. Double wing set out of the pistol. Little inside counter. And who is in the backfield? Chip Menard had 4 tackles against Granite Bay, and he clears the blocker, gets in the backfield, and Amir Al-Massour will take the loss, and it's 2nd and 14 for the Mustangs. Defense to defend here. See if the Pirates break formation. They don't. They'll stick with that double wing. Ahi behind Bryant. And missed handoff. And Bryant will keep it himself. And Menard and company are in the backfield along with Connor Shea. It'll be a short gain. It'll be 3rd and 12. Now the Mustangs still looking for their first sack of the season. Last week, Granite Bay was 1 of 13 passing. So the Mustangs' passing defense was very good. 3rd and 13. Teron Nix at the bottom of your screen. And it's a slant route. Massour is wide open. And he converts a 3rd down for San Leandro. So in the slot, Amir Al-Masaur was wide open, converted the first down, and it's a chain-moving play for the Pirates. So far, 1 of 1 on third down.
Also getting himself some of the Iron Man.
They'll break their formation now.
Pirates from their 42.
2-by-2 set. And see if the Pirates take a shot. And that pass is completed to Nix on the comeback. That ball hung in the air a long time, and Jacob Oliphant was closing but couldn't quite get a hand on it. But Nix, with his 4th reception of the season, and it's a 2nd and 4. Nice first down gain by the Pirates, and they'll substitute some guys in and probably get back into that wing set. They do. Ahi with the run, cuts it back. He's met by a number of Mustang tacklers, and he'll bring up a 3rd and 1. You need bodies on that young man, and there's a prime example of how you want to stop the run. The Mustangs run to the ball, a little boundary run for the Pirates, and it'll be 3rd and 1. And trust me, if they don't get it, they'll probably go for it. They like to roll the dice. Now, last week, they were only 1 of 5 on 4th down, but got the most important one late in the game to convert a 4th down and to continue to hold on to the football.
Third down.
So be 3rd and 1. I would imagine number 8 would get this ball on a little run play, but he's a lead blocker, and Bryant runs right behind him and picks up the first down.
The middle for gain of 5. First on the hit, number 53.
Now, last week, including sacks, he had 13 carries for 8 yards.
6 Chase Cohen.
The week before, he had over 100 yards rushing. So he's a very capable athlete. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pirates. And one of the keys for Coach Bowers is let's run the football. And converting a couple of first downs has helped them slow this game down a little bit. Roberson and Clayton at the top of your screen. Mustangs showing an edge blitzer. And it's a little double handoff, and the Mustangs. What did they do this week? I think they watched a little scout film and saw that coming. It's a little double handoff, and if you get penetration on the backside, here's the result. So the Mustangs are blitzing, which is probably not the best play call for St. Leandro. So you've got a safety up there and Rachina in the backfield, and that equals a TFL. 2nd and 14 for the Pirates. Christian Luciano was also there. Great student. Rose Holman Institute of Technology in Terre Haute, Indiana, D3 schools. Very interested in that young man. Great engineering program. Back to pass is Bryant, and he throws out a one-way. Now, watching film on Bryant, if you rush him onto his right-hand side and you rush that soft and you don't give him anywhere to run, he wants to run right. So the Mustangs had kind of a slow play on his passing hand side. He hesitates, and when he hesitates, he's going to throw the football. He'll run to his right, but if you rush that side, understanding that, and you slow play it, don't get past him where he can cut back underneath you, you're going to hold him contained. So it'll be 3rd and 14. 3-by-1 set, no tight end for Coach Bowers. Bryant with a little curl route to Roberson, picks up 9, but it'll be a 4th and 5, and they're going for it.
And on the stop, number 80, Shepard, along with 1, Noah Rivas. It's going to bring up a 4th and 5 for San Leandro from there.
So you come to a game, you watch a little film, and you know 4th and 5 is no big deal for them. They're going to go for it. This is where Ahi is very capable receiver out of the backfield, and there he gets the football in space, but the Mustangs are in space, and Luciano and Shea combined for a TFL, and it's a turnover on downs, and it'll be Mustang football. So the Mustangs didn't get off field on third down, but they turned it to fourth down, and they've watched film, and they tend to feed the ball to Ahi in pressure situations, and the Mustangs rally up to the football, and it's a TFL. Now, this is where you take a shot. Sudden change. Just got off the field offensively. San Leandro showing blitz, play pass. Stewartson chased out of the pocket, and he throws it to an offensive lineman, and a penalty is not called. Now they call the penalty. Now last week, I'm glad we've got to this. Last week, 2 weeks ago, because there was a bye, Bryce Bybee caught a ball, and it should have been an illegal touch, was not called, so he's in the stat sheet for 1 reception for 2 yards. But that is a penalty on the Mustangs for an illegal touch, and so we'll see. Officials got a rule on this. You can't, as an offensive lineman, ineligible receiver, you cannot be the first player to touch the football. But before we go to commercial break, they could call grounding, but I think it's obviously the guy touched the ball. So we'll see. The grounding, though, you lose the down. But that was after the San Leandro coaches were highly suggesting to call a flag. Is that a nice way to put it? Yeah, legal touch, and it's a loss of down for the Mustangs. And it's the end of the quarter. So they're going to march this penalty off 5 yards. It'll be a loss of down, so now it'll be second down, and they'll run 1 untimed down before the quarter break.
It's going to be a loss of 5.
Loss of 5, but even worse, the loss of down. So, no, I'm incorrect. That'll be the quarter. You're watching Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
Been operated since 1946 as a full-service jewelry store, Spitz Jewelers has remained true to our founding philosophies. Founded on the tradition of service, quality, and value, today we proudly continue that tradition from the smallest request to the most intricate custom design. While many are tempted to reinvent themselves according to the prevailing fashion, we have never deviated from our core mission. We love what we do, and with 3 generations of success as our inspiration, we look forward to continuing these traditions into the future. Come see us at 1333 North Main Street, Walnut Creek. Spitz Jewelers, making memories for 73 years. Go Mustangs!
I just need the basics. Like Stewartson's 10 for 10,
Has over 15 years of experience in the financial industry, serving individuals, their families, business owners, and corporate executives. Going through life changes and wondering how to navigate through your finances? His approach is to help you use your money to match your values so you can live the life you dreamed of. Together, you will develop your financial roadmap and implement an investment strategy to help accomplish your goals. Please contact 1998 Monta Vista alum Ned Milan to develop a plan for your family. Ned Milan from the Lotus Group at Morgan Stanley, seeking to help you simplify your financial life and realize the future you envision.
So after the penalty and the loss of down, it'll be second and 15 for the Mustangs. It was a legal touch. Stewartson threw it to one of his offensive linemen, and so that will be a loss of down, and for the Mustangs. And I believe Stewartson's probably got some blood showing on his knee. Officials wanted to take a look at it, and they'll get it on the next down. 3-by-1 set for the Mustangs. Regina at the bottom of your screen has not had a touch yet. Cribb offset to Stewartson's right. It's a pitch right to Cribb. He turns the corner. Then we've got a holding penalty on the Mustangs, and this one's coming back. So it'll be second in about 25 after this penalty is marched off by the referee, Ron Krupa.
Helping out Hayes is number 60, Joshua Harris.
And the Pirates will take the penalty.
That call is going to make it 2nd and 20. Check to 2nd and 25.
2nd and 25 for the Mustangs. 2-by-2 set for Stewartson. The Pirates showing blitz, and then they jump off sides. In the first quarter, Monta Vista had 5 first downs, 122 yards of total offense. Stewartson was 6 of 6 for 98 yards. Shea, 3 receptions for 42. And Regina, I said he hadn't had a touch. That's what happens. You turn 54, you forget things. Regina saved the letters at home, folks. Had a big catch for 45 yards. St. Leandro, 2 of 3 on third down, 35 yards of total offense rushing. One of their keys was running the ball. They were only 7 of 6. Our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado, a little screen out here, and it's well read by Feeney and company. And it's going to be a no gain for the Mustangs. Demetrius Freeney coming up with the tackle, and it's 3rd and 20. Now, this is where, learning from last week, 3rd and long, you don't have to force the football. If it's not there, throw it away and punt and play defense. Stewartson with the vertical route, and should have been intercepted. It wasn't. A lot of Pirates ready to jump on that loot, but it's incomplete. And Stewartson's first incompletion of the game. It'll be 4th and 20. And back to punt for the Mustangs is Connor Shea. Averaged nearly 38 yards a punt last game against Granite Bay. Late arrival on Mustang Airlines. Tight punt formation for the Mustangs. And it's off the side of the foot of Shea. And it'll get a Mustang roll. And it'll be down at the 36-yard line. About a 30-yard punt for the Mustangs. And they'll take, St. Leandro will get the ball back. So we'd mentioned they only have 6 yards rushing. They've had a couple of fumbles, recovered one, lost the other, and that led to a Mustang, the only score of the night, as they lead 7-0 here. I'm Chris Babcock on NorCal Sports TV. Double wing set. Little wing counter to Clayton, and doesn't pick up much. He has 3 catches for 54 yards on the season. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Pirates got to do a better job on picking up running yards on first down. 2nd and 10. Division II Pirates, member of the West Alameda County Foothill League with Bishop O'Dowd and Castor Valley and others. Ahi, nice cut inside, but the Mustangs running hard to the football. Canty and company are all over that play, and it'll be 3rd and 8. And Neely will come in and substitute in on defense for the Mustangs. See if he can put a little pressure. He'll come in for Chase Cullen. 3rd and 8 for the Mustangs. Can they get off the field on 3rd down? 40-second clock not in play yet, but I'm sure that official will be counting pretty soon. Quarterback run along the left side. Mustangs string it out pretty good. Bryant isn't able to turn the corner. He's knocked out of bounds. And it'll be 4th and 2. And looks like San Leandro will appear to punt the ball. Now the Mustangs need to stay at home. He does it all. He didn't drive the bus here, but Ahi will be back to punt for Coach Bowers, better known as Boom. Nice chance to talk with him before the game. One of my favorites. Ahi with a short punt. Gets a nice roll, though. Will it get inside the 20? It does. It wasn't a thing of beauty, but that's a 38-yard punt, and the Mustangs will take over inside their 20-yard line. It'll be spotted at the 18. So they will get the ball back. We're playing that last series where you don't want to be as an offense, and that is behind the chains. Two-by-two set for the Mustangs. Cribb will offset to Stewartson's right. Pirates are looking to blitz. And it's a middle screen to Regina. But when you run that screen, you got to get just a little love, a little touch on the lineman. You don't want to, in the words of Thin Lizzy, a jailbreak. And he had just a little more time. He could have stuck that one to Regina, and I think he had little blockers in front. This time, Shea will come inside as the inline tight end. Stewartson back to pass, and it's a ball to Oliphant, and it's incomplete. Pretty good coverage that time, and Oliphant will have to come out for a play as his helmet was knocked off. Pretty good coverage by the corner at that time, Corey Hayes. If you could put that ball out with a little air on it, has a chance to make a play. Actually, it was Roberson on the coverage that time, covering the slot. 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs. And San Leandro showing blitz once again, and they're coming. Stewartson with a post route to Regina, and that's off mark. And the Mustangs will be punting. So not a lot of tempo for the Mustangs offensively. And when you go no huddle and you throw incomplete passes, it's not as effective. So Shea will punt back near his goal line. Nice high kick. And it'll bounce and take a Mustang hop, but then Roberson, for some reason, fields it. And then we've got a penalty flag on the field. So did Roberson signal for a fair catch? He signaled for a fair catch. At that point, you can't run with the football. And if you do, it's a delay of game. And you're smart if you're Monta Vista. You want to tackle him. You don't want to just assume it's not going to be called. So Roberson signals for the fair catch and then runs with the football. Doesn't matter if that ball bounces once or bounces 5 times. Actually called a personal foul. So the Shea punt went for about 38 yards. You tack on another 15, and the Mustangs flip the field on the Pirates, and they'll spot it on their own 31. They're going to win this football game. They need to establish the run game, and they haven't to this point. Clayton with a run, and number 8 says, "How you doing?" Nate Racina with the form tackle of the week. Nice job. We love our instant replay. Watch this blur on the screen. Shea and Racina with a Malachi crunch. Google it, Laverne and Shirley. 2x2 set. Bryant with a quick out. Catch by Woods. And it'll be marked short of the first down marker, but it's third and very manageable. 3rd and 3. Quick out route. Woods got his head around, made the catch, gets out of bounds. Once again, I'd like to thank Monta Vista Athletic Director Andy Popper was in the booth for the game. Babs, do you have anything? You need anything? Everybody here is so helpful in helping us bring you Monta Vista football and NorCal Sports TV. Bryant dumps it off in the flat, and it's going to be a first down. I credit that young man for picking up receivers in the flat and turning the football. Amir Al-Musawar with the catch and the first down, a 3rd down conversion for the Pirates. One of the keys coming in the game, get off the field on 3rd down. Will the Mustangs there get a big F? And those are easy to convert at 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3. 3rd and 10, not so easy. 3rd and 2, very easy. Racina blitzes. Bryant's out of the pocket. He's looking downfield, and then we've got a penalty flag, and usually in that department it is a hold. But we will not try to referee from 250 feet away. We'll wait for the call.
It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Pirates. Big shout out to the amazing color guard. Also a shout out to the Mustang Marching Band alumni. Michael Antoon. Flag on the field.
So we do have a holding call on San Leandro. And you go from the penthouse to the outhouse. You convert the 3rd down, but then you have a holding penalty, and it is a spot foul.
To Mr. Cloyd and the amazing Mustang.
And 18-yard penalty.
And one of the remarkable alumni. A shout out to Saxon Reitman.
They'll wind the clock here. So 1st and 28. You've got no lines on your call sheet for 1st and 20, more or less 3rd and 28. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Ahi with a draw, and he's met by the middle of the Mustangs offensive line.
He swarmed over after a gain of 3. Brings up a 2nd and 25 for the Pirates.
So we got a lot of college players. Night before a game, what are they doing? They're watching NorCal Sports TV. Shout out to Montana State. Shane Perry just text me, Malachi Crunch, is this what you're talking about? If it's off Laverne and Shirley, Yes, Shane, you've Googled it correctly. So it'll be 2nd and 28 for the Pirates. Stick with that 3-by-1 set. Ahi offset to Bryant's left. He's got all day to throw. And then he's scrambling around, and he throws it out of bounds. Had time, but there was no intermediate routes. Everything was downfield, and Bryant made a good decision of just throwing the ball out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd and 28. So if you're Monta Vista, you don't fall for the double move. Out and up, hitch and go. You play back, keep everything in front. If somebody's open in the flat, don't leave your guy behind you to go and tackle a guy or to go up and run or to try to cover a flat route. You'll give up 10 yards, you're going to get the football back. So you got to play smart football and keep Bryant in the pocket. Little confusion by the Pirates. Little bunch set. Bryant, the scramble, but he's tackled. It's fumbled, but it's recovered by San Leandro. So good defense. Josh Zeising and company here on this play dislodged the football from Bryant. So the Mustangs rushing with discipline. Don't rush and let the quarterback run right by you. 4th and forever for the Mustangs, and they've got Rivas, Oliphant, and Racina back to return this punt. Ahi back to punt. Short kick. Racina fumbles the ball and then jumps on it. Him and Oliphant don't play baseball much together because somebody's got to call that off and and let the other guy become a runner, and you become a blocker. Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV is presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists and is brought to you in part by Orthopedic Express by MOS. Muir Orthopedic Specialists. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors. Spitz Jewelers. First down for the Mustangs. 1st and 10. Stewartson. Hitch route. Keep it simple. Little shimmy, little shake. Doesn't get much. It's 5 yards. 4-yard gain on 1st down. And the Mustangs will take it after only running 21 seconds off the clock in their last possession with pass. 2nd and 6 for the Mustangs. Racina with that last reception, the 2nd of the game. Stewartson, quick out route to Racina, and that's incomplete. So Racina now has 81 career receptions, and that is 16th all-time in Monta Vista history. Stewartson is the 7th all-time leading passer for Monta Vista with over 3,600 yards on his career. 3rd and 6, Pirates will blitz. Stewartson throws it flat out to Oliphant, and it's incomplete. And that's a tough throw from the left hash all the way across to the other sideline. So the Mustangs will punt, and Connor Shea. So the Mustangs, 6 offensive plays in the last 2 series, no runs. So Shea will be back to punt on his 25-yard line. And it's caught around the 26-yard line. You're watching Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
Owned and operated since 1946 as a full-service jewelry store, Spitz Jewelers has remained true to our founding philosophies. Founded on the tradition of service, quality, and value, today we proudly continue that tradition from the smallest request to the most intricate custom design. While many are tempted to reinvent themselves according to the prevailing fashion, we have never deviated from our core mission. We love what we do, and with 3 generations of success as
Ahi with the first down run. Actually, that was Enoch Ampofo. Ampofo with the carry, picks up a nice gain with the 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 for the Pirates. Getting shut out so far here at Sam Zackheim Memorial Field. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for joining us. Little motion, inside handoff to Clayton, and that has not been a very effective run, but it gains 2, and it'll be 3rd and very convertible at 3rd and 2 for the Pirates. Last year, Monta Vista beat this team 44-9. They've won the last 4 straight over San Leandro, and we mentioned the last San Leandro win was in the playoffs. Was here November 26th of 2005, 60-42 flag football game. No, it was tackle, but there wasn't a lot of tackling going on. And the Pirates are legal motion. So they make a couple of nice plays and then call for the procedure. So it'll be 3rd and 7 instead of 3rd and 2. San Leandro, 6 penalties for 64 yards.
Organic specialty coffee since 1991. Check out their platinum whole bean coffee varieties at
So if you like Monta Vista football and watching alums play, there are a lot of alums playing on national TV tomorrow. Colorado versus Nebraska, Washington playing Cal, USC playing Stanford. Bryant out to Nix. Nice tackle by Shepard, getting his first start. I don't know. I think he's going to have enough for the first down. No, he's going to be short of the first down, and so they're going to. Oh, they gave him the first down. You know, my dad always told me, go with your first instinct, son. And didn't trust my eyes. Into the first quarter up in Elk Grove. Monterey Trail leads San Ramon Valley 20-0.
We have the membership for you. 1st and 10 for the Pirates.
Another wing counter. Amir Al-Musawir's got some touches tonight, and he picks up that typical San Leandro as a pattern here of gaining 6 yards on first down. 2nd and 4. What would Coach Bowers like to do right here is drive the length of the field, run this clock all the way down to 0, and get a score. Then what happens? Get the ball to start the second half. So the clock's running.
Locations in Danville and Alamo. Ace Hardware. 2nd and 4 for the Pirates.
2nd and 4 for the Pirates. Bryant looking over to the sideline. Ahi will adjust to his offset to his left. Back to pass. Got plenty of time. 8 route. Right on the money to Nix. He's at the 20. And he's tackled at the 11-yard line. Bryant to Nix. And this is a dime thrown on time.
With a reception from Bryant.
Big gain for the Pirates inside the red zone.
Shepard, number 80. 1st and 10 for the Pirates.
Nice throw on time, and Nix with his.
Timeout, Pirates.
And we got a timeout, San Leandro. You're watching Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
Island has over 15 years of experience in the financial industry, serving individuals, their families, business owners, and corporate executives. Going through life changes and wondering how to navigate through your finances? His approach is to help you use your money to match your values so you can live the life you dreamed of. Together, you will develop your financial roadmap and implement an investment strategy to help accomplish your goals. Please contact 1998 Monta Vista alum Ned Milan to develop a plan for your family. Ned Milan from the Lotus Group at Morgan Stanley, seeking to help you simplify your financial life and realize the future you envision. Your investment company is a Northern California-based investment firm pursuing value-add commercial and residential real estate opportunities. A key ingredient to ACRE's investment model is the development of strong relationships with stable tenants that have a mutual strategic interest in our real estate acquisitions. These tenant relationships, paired with our financing expertise in the creation of capital-efficient debt structures, has created an impressive track record of strong risk adjusted to our equity sources. Learn more at acrecorporation.com. Acre Investment Company, commercial investments and development, education, and asset management.
So, Bryant to Nick's 47-yard reception, and then a timeout by the San Leandro coaching staff. 39 seconds left. Actually, it should be 1:05 left on the clock.
Working on it.
See, we have a different person that runs the clock every week, and they're volunteers, but it's not the old style clocks, man. There's a computer to it, and we're now running down the clock. So now they're calling for the athletic director. Well, I want to, once again, let's talk about the Monta Vista High School Athletic Hall of Fame. The dinner is October 10th, 2019, Round Hill Country Club. Join us in celebrating the 2019 inaugural class. $65 per ticket includes a buffet dinner, induction ceremony, memories, and a live auction, and I am honored to induct the winningest football coach in Monta Vista history, Craig Bergman, on that night. I won't roast him. Trust me. montavista.revtrack.net/athletic-boosters HOF-tickets. That is a long website, but let's just give it to you one more time. montavista.revtrack.net/athletic-boosters/HOF-tickets. So join us on the 19th, or the 10th rather, of October. So I think they're going to just keep the clock. They're going to keep the clock on the field. Back to pass is Bryant, and he's sacked. Once again, number 58, Chip Menard, is in the backfield. And it's another timeout, San Leandro. And I believe they're now out of timeouts. Menard with the sack. And here's the thing. San Leandro's has not made an extra point kicking this year. So they're not going to go and attempt a field goal. They're going to get this ball into the end zone. Now, if they get within like a PAT range, I would imagine that they would try for the field goal. So 45 seconds left in the half. And it's been more action punting than anything else after some trading of some turnovers. I believe St. Leandro's out of timeouts. I thought they called a timeout in the first quarter. They just called 2 there. Scoreboard doesn't have them for anything, but that doesn't mean anything. Bryant, you don't want to take a sack here. Throw into the end zone, and Nick's out of the reach of his hands, and it is going to be 4th down.
Joe, we've got the clock back. What's your time, field judge? $35.
So there'll be 35 seconds left in the quarter.
Okay, third, about 16. 35 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
3rd and 16 for San Leandro. If they're tackled in the middle of the field, you can't go and spike it because it's 4th down. Bunch formation will expect Bryant to sprint out. And it's a screen, and the Mustangs do a good job of making a play. And San Leandro is going to have to get this play in and call it 23-22. I don't know if they're going to be able to get a playoff.
10 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
And when you do this, you get in a hurry. Usually bad things happen. Last play of the half, Bryant. And it's incomplete. And that'll be the end of the first half with Monta Vista leading 7-0. Start of the game, Monta Vista got the football and a nice post route to Regina. Got it down to the 2-yard line. The Mustangs went with their wildcat formation. Gavin Cribb fumbled the ball. It was picked up by Marcus Clayton. He returned it to the Monta Vista 25-yard line. San Leandro ran a play. They fumbled, recovered it, and then Bryant ran around left end. He fumbled the ball. The Mustangs recovered, went on an 82-yard drive, and got the touchdown to lead 7-0. You are watching Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
Muir Orthopedic Specialists specialize in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to MuirOrtho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, specialized, innovative, compassionate. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors have been serving families and businesses in the Tri-Valley since 1984. All of your accounting, tax, and financial planning needs can be addressed by the friendly CPAs at Sweeney Kovar. Conveniently located in Danville, let Sweeney Kovar be your trusted advisor, enable you to keep the important financial promises you have made to your loved ones. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial service needs.
Family owned and operated since 1946 as a full-service jewelry store, Spitz Jewelers has remained true to our founding philosophies. Founded on the tradition of service, quality, and value, today we proudly continue that tradition from the smallest request to the most intricate custom design. While many are tempted to reinvent themselves according to the prevailing fashion, we have never deviated from our core mission. We love what we do, and with 3 generations of success as our inspiration, we look forward to continuing these traditions into the future. Come see us at 1333 North Main Street, Walnut Creek. Spitz Jewelers, making memories for 73 years. Go Mustangs! Ned Milan has over 15 years of experience in the financial industry, serving individuals, their families, business owners, and corporate executives. Going through life changes and wondering how to navigate through your finances? His approach is to help you use your money to match your values so you can live the life you dreamed of. Together, you will develop your financial roadmap and implement an investment strategy to help accomplish your goals. Please contact 1998 Monta Vista alum Ned Milan to develop a plan for your family. Ned Milan from the Lotus Group at Morgan Stanley, seeking to help you simplify your financial life and realize the future you envision. Acre Investment Company is a Northern California-based investment firm pursuing value-add commercial and residential real estate opportunities. A key ingredient to Acre's investment model is the development of strong relationships with stable tenants that have a mutual strategic interest in our real estate acquisitions. These tenant relationships, paired with our financing expertise in the creation of capital-efficient debt structures, has created an impressive track record of strong risk adjusted to our equity sources. Learn more at acrecorporation.com. Acre Investment Company, commercial investments and development, education, and asset management.
To play the game, and when the unexpected happens, we are here for you. Muir Orthopedic Specialists are the leading experts in sports medicine, providing comprehensive care at 5 convenient Bay Area locations. We also offer advanced digital imaging, specialized urgent care, and physical therapy at our state-of-the-art facilities. Our staff puts you first with high-quality, compassionate care. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, here to help you get back in the game. Learn more at muirortho.com.
So this week in Monta Vista, this day in Monta Vista football history is brought to you by our alumni partner, Ned Milan at Morgan Stanley. And this day is pretty special for a young man. His baby brother's playing tonight. On 9/6/2014, Zach Cribb ran for 158 yards in the Mustangs' 44-20 win over Berkeley. The year before that, Zach Cribb and Matt Rude combined for 234 yards in the Mustangs' 20-6 win at Berkeley. Zach Cribb liked playing against the Yellow Jackets. Definitely not allergic to bees. So back-to-back years on September 6th, Zach Cribb and company got wins over Monta Vista, or over Berkeley, for the Stangs. First half statistics. First for the Mustangs. 5 first downs, 0 for 4 on third down. 6 first downs, 126 yards of offense, only 24 yards rushing. 102 yards passing, penalties 3 of 20, and the turnover. For San Leandro, 5 first downs, 5 of 8 on third down, 132 yards of total offense, 27 yards rushing, 99 passing. Individually, Bryant for San Leandro was 9 of 13 for 99 yards. Ahi, 4 carries for 13 yards, and Bryant, 6 carries for 7 yards, including the sack. Nix, 3 receptions for 60. Almasaur with 2 catches for 23. For Monta Vista, Stewartson, 8 of 14. He did start 8 for 8. He had 1 touchdown. He's also picked up a first down via the run that led to the Mustangs' eventual first score, or an only score of the game. Cribb, 4 carries, 6 yards. Receiving, Rachina, 2 for 49. Shea, 3 for 42. All in the first quarter. Hasn't got a touch since. And Cribb, 3 of 11. We're going to take a brief audio break, and we'll be back with the rest of the second half here from Sam Zackheim Memorial Field. You're watching Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists. Late blitzer, he's picked up. Stewartson steps up in the pocket, and he's going to run for a first. Not how many you when you get them. Great decision by him. Dumps it off into the end zone. Touchdown, Monta Vista.
CPAs at Sweeney Kovar. Conveniently located in Danville, let Sweeney Kovar be your trusted advisor, enable you to keep the important financial promises you have made to your loved ones. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial service needs.
Family owned and operated since 1946 as a full-service jewelry store, Spitz Jewelers has remained true to our founding philosophies. Today, we proudly continue that tradition from the small to the most intricate custom design. While many are tempted to reinvent themselves according to the prevailing fashion, of success as our inspiration, we look forward to continuing these traditions into the future. 3 North Main Street, Walnut Creek. Spitz Jewelers, making memories for 73 years. Go Mustangs! Ned Milan has over 15 years of experience in the financial industry, serving individuals, their families, business owners, and corporate executives. Going through life changes and wondering how to navigate through your finances? His approach is to help you use your money to match your values so you can live the life you dreamed of. Together, you will develop your financial roadmap and implement an investment strategy to help accomplish goals. Please contact 1998 Monta Vista alum Ned Milan to develop a plan for your family. Ned Milan from the Lotus Group at Morgan Stanley, seeking to help you simplify your financial life and realize the future you envision. Acre Investment Company is a Northern California-based investment firm pursuing value-add commercial and residential real estate opportunities. A key ingredient to Acre's investment model is the development of strong relationships with stable tenants that have a mutual strategic interest in our real estate acquisitions. These tenant relationships, paired with our financing expertise and the creation of capital-efficient debt structures, has created an impressive track record of strong risk adjusted to our equity sources. Learn more at acrecorporation.com. Acre Investment Company, commercial investments and development, education, and asset management.
Fumbled snaps, etc., a bad snap. So substitution for the Mustangs as Tyler runs onto the field. 3rd and 10, 2-by-2 set. Freeney at quarterback. And he's tackled by Connor Shea and Neely. And it'll be 4th down So we apologize if there's been any break in the broadcast. Modern technology sometimes isn't so friendly, so bear with us. Frankly, haven't missed much. Turnovers, bad snaps, penalties, etc. Mustangs still lead 7-0. Ahi with a nice punt, and it'll drop and get a San Leandro roll, and it'll be spotted at the 5-yard line. Muir Orthopedic Specialists specialize in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to muirortho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialists specialize, innovative, compassionate. So Monta Vista at their own 5-yard line, and see if they will run the football here. They do, and Ahi wants the safety, but it'll be spotted at the 1. That's the old lookout block. Ahi's showing blitz early on, and watch him sprint through this center. And the center's got to pick that up and step to him. He doesn't, and it's a near safety. So the Mustangs going backwards at the most inopportune time. So it'll be 2nd and 14. And San Leandro's going to come after Stewartson. That was a cold tonight. One of the keys, put pressure on the quarterback. Hitch route to Rivas, and he's tackled for a short gain. And it'll be 3rd and 10. So you don't want to turn over the football here. And if you punt, so be it. But if it isn't there, try to pick something up with your feet or simply throw the ball out of bounds. And Ahi walking up again in the A gap. Showing early. Mustangs could be open for a slant route. A little quick hitter to Regina. And they're going deep. And it's going to be nearly caught by Regina. Double coverage, and the Mustangs will punt. So since that long couple of nice passes early in the first quarter, really haven't got much yardage via the pass. Little dinks, little dunks. But the Mustangs go for the home run, and the Pirates read it. Roberson back to receive. Shea will be back to punt. And that'll get a roll. And it'll be spotted at the 33-yard line. Only a 25-yard punt for the Mustangs. And San Leandro, I mean, every time they've been in Mustang territory, but haven't been able to cash in. But the more chances you get, the better opportunities you have of maybe getting lucky. And when you have the athleticism and the speed that San Leandro does, could break one. So Bryant is out of the game. Freeney is in at quarterback. So I would imagine that Bryant got hurt, and he's out, and Freeney's in, and that kind of changes the dynamic of their offense. But San Leandro continues to get nice gains on first down. Two backs in the backfield. Ahi with the run, and he goes nowhere as every single Mustang is in that pile, and it'll be in 4-down territory, 3rd and 7. So Bryant, who was 9 of 13 in the first half, is injured and he's out. And Freeney, the backup quarterback, who's a capable athlete, played a lot of snaps tonight, is in the game. Might see a little sweep here from the Pirates. And Freeney gets upfield and he picks up the first down. Great sense there of your running lanes. That play is designed to go outside. But Freeney, watch him turn this one up. Sees a little alleyway. Boom! Cuts it right up, goes against the grain, and picks up the first down. So it's inside the red zone, 18-yard line for San Leandro. Clayton on the wing, and he shifts over to the right. Ahi with the run. And he stopped for a 3-yard gain. Mustang defensive line did a good job, and the backers filled. They ran to the football, and it's 2nd and 8 from the 17-yard line. Starting quarterback for San Leandro, DJ Bryan, who's had a nice game, but had a couple of poor decisions, has turned the ball over a couple of times, is out of the game, and his backup, Demetrius Freeney, is in. Maybe that quarterback sweep again. It's a play pass. Freeney over the middle, and it's intercepted! Jacob Oliphant goes 99 yards and a touchdown! Jacob Oliphant has not scored a traditional touchdown in his career. That is his second pick-6 return. 100 yards for Jacob Oliphant. And the Mustangs, with their backs against the wall, and Freeney throwing the ball late over the middle, and Oliphant, the ball hawk, flips the field and then some, and the Mustangs lead 13-0. Oliphant. When am I going to score a regular touchdown? I go, scoring touchdowns no matter what happens is okay. So Price will be on to kick the extra point. So we had a sideline call. I don't know if it was a warning or if it'll be marched off on the kickoff. But if you're the Mustangs, you get this extra point, and with the problems that San Leandro has, and it's blocked. Nice effort by San Leandro to block the PAT. And it's 13-0. You're watching Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors have been serving families and businesses in the Tri-Valley since 1984. All of your accounting, tax, and financial planning needs can be addressed by the friendly CPAs at Sweeney Kovar. Conveniently located in Danville, let Sweeney Kovar be your trusted advisor, enable you to keep the important financial promises you have made to your loved ones. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial service needs. Orthopedic Express by MOS is there for when that unexpected injury happens. Located in Walnut Creek, Orthopedic Express has orthopedic experts providing specialized urgent care when patients need them the most. Same-day appointments and walk-ins welcome. Go to muirortho.com for more information. Orthopedic Express by MOS. Get the urgent care you need at your convenience. That was on the Monta Vista sideline. Because normally you kick the ball from the 40, and now they're kicking it from the 35-yard line. So as the penalty was on the Monta Vista sidelines, and Price will kick off. That's a momentum changer and then some. And then the ball is kicked, and it goes out of bounds. Second time Price has done that this season. And now the ball would be spotted at the 35-yard line with 39 seconds left in the quarter. So it looked like San Leandro is going to have an opportunity to get their first score of the game. Monta Vista's red zone defense, you could say they're getting lucky or they're doing things strategically. They don't care. But a couple of different times they have had stops inside the red zone, and that's the second turnover inside the red zone for San Leandro. So San Leandro is actually choosing to make the Mustangs kick it again. And now it'll be kicked from the 30. And when you have the capable returners that Coach Bowers has, not a bad decision. So you're betting that you're going to get, as your coach here, you want to get the ball better than the 35-yard line if you're going to accept the penalty and march the yards back versus just taking it on the 35-yard line. Most teams are going to take it on the 35-yard line. So be interesting to see what happens there. But you have the PAT blocked, and then you come back and you kick one out of bounds. You got to have cleaner special teams. You're going to get in the thick of the schedule. You got Liberty coming up, the next Mustang football game next week, and Liberty's the state champs. Short kick. And indeed, they get it past the 35-yard line and then some. And the ball would be spotted just this side of the 50-yard line. Nice return by San Leandro. And they'll take over 1st and 10. So Freeney back in at quarterback. And look who just walked in the booth. Big fella out of Cloverdale High School. His mom and dad watching tonight. Double wing set for the Pirates. Nice job by the defense. The Mustangs get the stop, and it's no gain, and it's 2nd and 10. So San Leandro has had their opportunities, but the Mustangs have done a good job in the red zone and dodging several opportunities. But the Mustangs next week, as we mentioned, the game is at Freedom High School. It's not at Liberty High School. And Liberty's got one of the best quarterbacks in the state, if not the nation. You're watching Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
Family owned and operated since 1946 as a full-service jewelry store, Spitz Jewelers has remained true to our founding philosophies. Founded on the tradition of service, quality, and value, today we proudly continue that tradition from the smallest request to the most intricate custom design. While many are tempted to reinvent themselves according to the prevailing fashion, we have never deviated from our core mission. We love what we do, and with 3 generations of success as our inspiration, we look forward to continuing these traditions into the future. Come see us at 1333 North Main Street, Walnut Creek. Spitz Jewelers, making memories for 73 years. Go Mustangs.
So 13-0 as the Mustangs need to get a stop and get a little tempo going offensively. Had a couple of nice drives. Had a great opportunity in the first series of the game. Nice run on first down. Post route to Regina, and then the Mustangs went with the Wildcat, and Gavin Cribb fumbled into the end zone, and Marcus Clayton returned it to the 25-yard line of the Mustangs. Double wing formation And it's another bad snap for San Leandro. Freeney does the smart thing and just diving on it. San Leandro has lost at least 50 yards in snaps, and that comes right off that rushing total. So the teams have only combined for 284 yards. The Monta Vista Mustangs have only rushed for 21 yards. Pass for 112. Rushing for San Leandro, they have 46 and 105-yard passing. Here's one of the two key statistics. Monta Vista, or San Leandro, 9 penalties for 89 yards and 3 turnovers. Freeney back to pass. He's going to scramble, and he's got some room to run and beats Luciano around the edge and then tackled out of bounds. But on 3rd and 29, you'll live with that. But I think San Leandro's going for it. They're not going to punt. They're going to keep their offense on the field. So, yeah, Freeney broke the pocket, but you play patient, you rally to the football, and it's 4th down. Now, San Leandro is going to be in punt formation. Osaro Ahi back to punt. And the dangerous Jacob Oliphant is back. Short kick, and that'll go out of bounds. And it's going to be a 21-yard punt, and the Mustangs will take over on the 35-yard line. Stewartson is 5 of his last 13 for 16 yards. He started red hot. Steve Young for Steve Young, 8 for 8. So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 35, 2-by-2 set, and San Leandro showing blitz, pitch out to Cribb, and that play did look like they were going to lose a couple yards, but Cribb picked up 3, maybe 2, and it'll be 2nd and 8. So the first 2 games of the season, Monta Vista has not established the run game, and that is worrisome. And the traditional stretch runs are now replaced with a shotgun, and the Mustangs have got to do a better job rushing. Ricina makes the catch, and Stewartson with the pass, and it'll gain a 7. It'll be 3rd down for the Mustangs. See if they go a little tempo here and line up on the football. Try to take advantage. 3rd and 1. Mustangs looking to convert this 1st down. And then Jacob Oliphant is early to class. Unfortunately, that's not a good thing in football, and it'll be now make it 3rd and 6. So a total different play call. And I think Oliphant was getting the football. He got a, it's not good to be early like that, but he got off the football. So I had a sense might be getting the football. So 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and 6. And San Leandro will blitz. Mustangs pick it up. Deep ball. And it's intercepted. And that's not quite as good as a punt. Well, an interception by Bryant. Now, apparently he's not hurt. They just took him out of playing quarterback. Still in at safety. Gets the interception. Now, Jack Stewartson last year only threw 5 interceptions. He's got 4 now. 2 in each game. Freeney slings it down the sideline, and that ball's short, nearly intercepted. It'll be 2nd and 10. So our next Monta Vista game will be on Friday, October 4th, as the Mustangs host De La Salle here at Sam Zackheim Stadium. Next week, the game against Liberty, again, is at Freedom High School in Liberty, who's playing Clayton Valley tomorrow in the Honor Bowl. So they'll have a short week, but that's one of the most talented teams in the state. Inside run, and the Mustangs are there to stop as the clock continues to run. So 3rd and 9 in a 4-down territory for the Pirates, who are getting shut out here. And for them, 0 for 4 in the red zone. Sweep. Clayton turns upfield and high-low. Connor Shea with the play. And Josh Zeising on the play, and we've got an injured Pirate. Family owned and operated since 1946 as a full-service jewelry store, Spitz Jewelers has remained true to our founding philosophies. Founded on the tradition of service, quality, and value, today we proudly continue that tradition. From the smallest request to the most intricate custom design. While many are tempted to reinvent themselves according to the prevailing fashion, we have never deviated from our core mission. We love what we do with 3 generations of success as our inspiration. We look forward to continuing these traditions into the future. Come see us at 1333 North Main Street in Walnut Creek. Spitz Jewelers, making memories for 73 years. Ned Milan has over 15 years of experience in the financial industry, serving individuals, their families, business owners, and corporate executives. Going through life changes and wondering how to navigate through your finances? His approach is to help you use your money to match your values so you can live the life you dreamed of. Together, we will develop your financial roadmap and implement an investment strategy to help accomplish your goals. Please contact 1998 Monta Vista alum Ned Milan to develop a plan for your family. Ned Milan from the Lotus Group at Morgan Stanley, seeking to help you simplify your financial life and realize the future you envision. San Leandro 0 for 4 passing in the second half, and even worse, 0 for 2. Those 0 for 4, 2 of those are picks. One of them, 100-yard pick 6 for Jacob Oliphant. We got a sack for the Mustangs. Nice defense by the Mustangs. 25. Coming in the sub package, Ryan Neely, and he gets the sack. And on 4th down, the Mustangs will take over on their 25-yard line. How do you erase some of the mistakes that you've made in this game? You put together a simple 25-yard drive and score. Give yourself a little bit of momentum because it has not been a pretty offensive game. And I'm going to credit San Leandro for playing some hard-nosed football. Cribb has no chance. He's tackled for a loss. So the RPO goes nowhere, actually goes back, and the Mustangs lose yardage after getting the stop on 4th down. And we're just under the 7-minute mark here from Sam Zackheim Memorial Field. I'm Chris Babcock and NorCal Sports TV. Thank you for joining us tonight. And it's 2nd down and 14 for the Mustangs. Stewartson hits Shea, and he makes the catch. And Connor Shea, with his fourth catch of the game, he had 3 in the first half, picks up some yardage, and it'll be 3rd and 7. Now I would imagine it's 4-down territory here for Monta Vista. And you also, while you're doing this, you want to work a little clock. You're not going to be stubborn about it, but you want to work clock. San Leandro showing blitz. Handoff to Crib. And there's just more guys in the box than Monta Vista can block. When we got a timeout, San Leandro. Acre Investment Company is a Northern California-based investment firm pursuing value-add commercial and residential real estate opportunities. A key ingredient to Acre's investment model is the development of strong relationships with stable tenants that have a mutual strategic interest in our real estate acquisitions. These tenant relationships, paired with our financing expertise in the creation of capital-efficient debt structures, has created an impressive track record of strong risk-adjusted to our equity sources. Learn more at acrecorporation.com. Acre Investment Company, commercial investments and development, education, and asset management. Monta Vista football is also brought to you by Orthopedic Express by MOS, Muir Orthopedic Specialists, Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, Spitz Jewelers, Ned Milan at the Lotus Group, Morgan Stanley, Acre Investment Company, Fit Pro Go. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? I have an idea about that. And American Asphalt. 4th down play for the Mustangs. Stewartson back to pass. Over the corner route to Rachita. Touchdown! Monta Vista. Actually, it's Jacob Oliphant. There's your traditional touchdown, Jacob Oliphant. Nice corner route by Oliphant. Beat his defender. And Stewartson wasn't his best pass, but he got a lot of air under it. Stewartson to Oliphant with his first career offensive touchdown. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? He just cinched it right there. 25-yard drive for the Mustangs and culminated by the pass from Stewartson to Oliphant. Let's get another look at it. So nice release here by Oliphant. Gets inside the defender, turns the corner. There's no one near him, and he sells it. Send me 15 pallets, Jacob Oliphant. There's the traditional touchdown. And so he has a pick six tonight. The corner route there for a touchdown. He has a kickoff return in his career, a punt return for a kickoff for a touchdown. And great job there by Oliphant. And Stewartson put that ball in a spot. And if he doesn't complete that, he's going to get the, you got to beat the one on none, Jack. But he gets the completion. Oliphant showing his speed. And that's why schools such as Cal Poly and Air Force are eagerly recruiting that young man. So his all-purpose yards tonight, you got the 100-yard return, you got the corner out there, made a couple of other receptions. So good job by Jacob Oliphant. Stay tuned to who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game. Price with the kick. And it goes out of bounds. And we'll see what happens with San Leandro, if they're going to make them re-kick it or they're just going to take the ball on the 35-yard line. So San Leandro has not completed a pass in the second half. And Ahi has just not been able to get off any big plays, so the Mustangs defense has done a good job. And, you know, sometimes you got to win ugly. But some big plays, and in particular, Jacob Oliphant. So he had 83 all-purpose yards last week, and had a couple of, he's had a nice return. the interception, the corner route, so he's well over 150 yards of total yards. I'm adding up his returns, I'm adding up his interception return, and his offensive plays. So doing a lot of good things. And speed never slumps. And nice kick by Price. Roberson is tackled and high load. And number 4 for Monta Vista, Thomas Mondello, sprinting downfield, and San Leandro will have to go 90 yards, and they are out of timeouts. So the ball will be spotted at the 9-yard line, 91 yards to go for the Pirates. So just a reminder, our next game on NorCal Sports TV for Monta Vista football will be Friday, October 4th, as the Mustangs host De La Salle at 7 p.m. Before then, the Mustangs have a lot of tough games, and it starts next week in Brentwood as the Mustangs will travel out there to Freedom High School and play Liberty. Freeney scrambles out of the pocket, and Shea there to force him out of bounds. Be second down. So Bryant now back in the game at quarterback. I don't think he was hurt because he was playing defense. Mustangs, you don't want to give up any big plays here. Play soft coverage, keep everything in front. Bryant under duress, scrambles out to his right. And Connor Shea with a nice play. Let's track 33 on this play. We've got a penalty flag, but love watching Connor Shea here play through the whistle and watch him chase down. This is the kind of film you want college coaches to see. Tackling a guy out in space and does a good job. Connor Shea with the play. So we got a hold on the Pirates, and that'll back them up, and they're in double digits for penalties and well over 100 yards. You mix that in with 3 turnovers, and you get a big 0 on the scoreboard, and that's exactly what's happening. And the Mustangs will take the penalty, and it'll be now 2nd and 12. Spot foul on the call, and the officials will wind the clock. Bryant seeing his first reps at quarterback in the second half. He's got time. Throws late over the middle. And nice defensive play by Christian Luciano. And almost tipped it in to his teammate Zach Schrieffer's hands. But Luciano flying around the football field tonight with a nice defensive play. So it'll be 3rd and 11 for the Pirates. So the Mustangs will be on the road for next 3 weeks. Empty set, to me, means quick pass or quarterback draw. And Bryant will scramble. And he's tackled short of the first down. It'll be 4th and 2. And I believe the Pirates will punt. And then we've got a post-play penalty. So you get the stop on third down, and then you have a post-play penalty that'll make it a first down. $15-yard penalty and a first down for the Pirates. And offensively for the Pirates, that's their biggest gain, and it's off a penalty. 48-0. San Ramon trails Monterey Trail up at Elk Grove. Bryant steps up in the pocket, and he decides to run, and he slides down and picks up 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. So it'll be 2nd and 2. Clock running here under just a little more than 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs throwing to Sandy Koufax, throwing to shutout. Bryant chased out of the pocket by Neely. And Bryant showing his speed and gets a first down. So when you get out of your rushing lanes, that's the result. Clock winds. And San Leandro having their best offensive series of the half. And they're going to look at this film and go, we wasted some opportunities in the first half in the red zone. And then a key turnover for the Mustangs, and a bad one, obviously, for San Leandro was the pick 6 returned by Oliphant. Bryant, quick pass off the hands and then caught by number 15, Tayron Nix with the catch. 3 minutes and counting down here in Danville. Bryant, flush from the pocket, looking downfield, can't find a receiver, and then just runs out of bounds. It'll be a 2-yard loss. De La Salle leads St. Francis 41-0 in the third quarter. 3rd and 8 for the Pirates. And Shea forces Bryant out of bounds. We'll give him credit for the sack. Monta Vista's 4th sack of the game. Didn't have any in the first game. Catching up here tonight. .229, 3rd and 8 for the Pirates. Enoch and Pofo gets the handoff, but he loses a couple yards, and another time that the defensive substitute, Ryan Neely, flashes and gets a TFL. That's a sack and a TFL for him tonight, doing a nice job. It'll be 4th and 10 for the Pirates, and they have not converted a 4th down tonight. And if the Mustangs can stop them here, they'll be in victory formation, and they'll get their 2nd win of the season. 2-by-2 set. Bryant. High pass, and off the hands of the Monta Vista defender, and it'll be another stop for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs will get in victory formation, the favorite formation of a winning team. So I imagine they would take a knee. So defensively, the Mustangs have done a good job. They've gave up some yardage, but their red zone defense was the key to the game tonight, and indeed it'll be the victory formation. And with the 40-second clock, I think they'll be able to run this thing and get the victory without having to punt the football. So if you're watching film tomorrow, Monta Vista Mustangs, bring your notebook. And I would think a goal next week is to really find a way to establish the running game, because Liberty's got some talented players, and if you can't run the football and you're going to be all pass, that's not good football. So another kneel down by Stewartson. Defensively did a lot of good things. Didn't let the big plays happen. They had one 47-yard throw, deep ball San Leandro got, but other than that, they limited their best athletes. So offensively, some things to work on, and of course defensively there's some things to work on, but the defense did a good job of running to the football, clogging up the running lanes, and being ball hawks. So the Mustangs with the 20-0 victory over San Leandro. Statistically, first for San Leandro, Bryant was 10 of 17 for 103 yards and an interception. Ahi, 9 carries, 23 yards. His longest run of the night was 7 yards. Receiving, Nix, 4 catches for 64, 47 of those coming in one play. For Monta Vista, Jack Stewartson was 13 of 22, but he started the game 8 for 8, only 148 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. He ran for 18 yards. Cribb, 9 carries, 2 yards. Receiving, Regina, 3 catches for 56. Oliphant, 2 for 29 and a touchdown. Cribb had a touchdown reception. And Connor Shea with 4 catches for 48 yards. You're watching Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
Muir Orthopedic Specialists specializing in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery, with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to MuirOrtho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, specialized, innovative, compassionate.
Yeah. Okay.
Investment Company is a Northern California-based investment firm pursuing value-add commercial and residential real estate opportunities. A key ingredient to ACRE's investment model is the development of strong relationships with stable tenants that have a mutual strategic interest in our real estate acquisitions. These tenant relationships, paired with our financing expertise and the creation of capital-efficient debt structures, has created an impressive track record of strong risk adjusted to our equity sources. Learn more at acrecorporation.com. Acre Investment Company, commercial investments and development, education, and asset management.
So Mustangs, 9 first downs, 1 of 9 on third down, 168 yards of total offense, 20 yards rushing, 148 passing. Penalties, 7 of 50, 3 turnovers. San Leandro, 10 penalties, 91 yards, 3 turnovers, 103 passing, 54 rushing. Total of 163 yards offense. They were 7 of 15 on third down. Our Fit Pro Go player of the game is number 6, Jacob Oliphant. He had 2 touchdowns tonight. 1 receiving, 1 on a 100-yard pick-6 return, and he is our Fit Pro Go player of the game. From Sam Zackheim Memorial Field, where Monta Vista beat San Leandro 20-0 to move their record to 2-0. Monta Vista's next game is Friday, September 13th versus D1 CIF state champion Liberty High School at Freedom High School. Our next Monta Vista football game on NorCal Sports TV will be Friday, October 4th at 7 p.m. as the Stanks host the De La Salle Spartans. That game will also be simulcast on EdTV Channel 30 for Comcast subscribers. You've been watching Monta Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists. Thanks to our crew, Jason Brown, Daniel Talavera, spotter and statistician Jeremy Hurtado, our director, Luis Rangel. I'm Chris Babcock in Danville. Good night. And thanks for being on the show.